She was charging initially about $4,000 or $5,000. She was well underserved for the market, but ultimately getting her entire package closer to about 10,000 per client. She was a 70-year-old divorce attorney. Divorce is maybe a one-time thing. She was successful in her own right, but without a lot of repeat business, it's always a one-off. What legacy do you really have? Looking for opportunities with her, we put in, a 5-step process. We looked for what are the things that she was leaving on the table. We started with an exercise in that scenario. I asked her, what are some of the things that after you work with a client, they typically need? In doing that, we were able to identify a couple of various legal transactions that she could handle or refer out that she wasn't doing. 2 things that they need or that they're going to do afterwards. The other side of estate planning really is health and wellness. So your will, your healthcare proxy, all of the things that, typically you're going to name your spouse as. All those need to be changed, right? Second, you get divorced, you really don't want your spouse to be able to pull the plug on you, God forbid something happens. That was work that she could do. That's boilerplate work that she was able to implement in and build out a package that she was able to offer. I got into another strategy called bundling, where we were able to bundle together 4 or 5 different services with divorce, I think she was charging initially about $4,000 or $5,000. She was well underserved for the market, but ultimately getting her entire package closer to about 10,000 per client.
Wow.
Huge impact for her bottom line. So that entire experience with her, because ultimately her goal was not to have more clients or make more money, but based on where she was in her career, she wanted to have value in her business that she could either sell it or have some sort of residual years to come. And by doing this, she was able to create a book of business of people. Her package offer included not just the estate planning for today, but then also dragging it out over the next 2 to 3 years, right? So if I offer you this package, I'm going to go through everything. We're going to change your will, your healthcare proxy, there were 4 or 5 documents. But then we're also going to revisit this in 3 years because right now everything's turned on its head. Once you have the clarity, that's when you probably really want to make some more significant changes. So it gives you that opportunity to have a client come back into the equation because they have that free opportunity.